Hello and welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I'm Tina. I'm a full-time reseller, my main platform being eBay, but I also sell on Poshmark, Etsy, and a little bit on Amazon. So today I'm going to let you know what sold for me for the past roughly 48 hours, maybe not quite. So this is another weekend where I've had no sales on Poshmark or Etsy. I did sell on both on Friday, but I'm not including that because it was earlier in the day and those items have already shipped out. So I'm basically only including what I will be shipping so far tomorrow. And I did the exact same thing last week, and at the time I had no Poshmark or Etsy sales, and then I had several come through after I filmed the video. So I'm hoping that'll happen tonight as well. So let's get started here. I will let you know what sold on eBay this weekend. All right, I will be consulting my iPad. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing because I'm never going to remember this stuff off the top of my head. So first item that's going to be shipping out tomorrow is a vintage Paragon quilting squares kit, and that sold for $18.95 with free shipping. Next item that I sold is a Susan Graver beige stretch peach skin fabric shirt. That sold for $19.99 plus shipping. And the next item, it's kind of a lot of clothing this weekend, but that's okay because it's super easy to ship clothing. All right, next item is, oh, and I probably should tell you maybe where I got this stuff. The first kit, it was listed for a while, so I honestly don't quite remember. The second item, which is the Susan Graver top, I did buy that, I believe, at a rummage sale in the fall. Okay, so next item is a pair of men's Joe's jeans, Leland distressed joggers. They're as is. I can't remember why they're as is, but there was some kind of a defect or a flaw going on with those. So I only sold those for $14.99 plus shipping. They were listed probably for a couple months. I think I put them up in the fall too, and I believe I bought those at a rummage sale as well. Next item is a pair of Bandolino Talitha black open slit center wedge heel shoes. They're kind of cool looking. They have a peep toe and then the slit in the center as the title told you already. Next item is a vintage, oh, I am not doing too well tonight. The shoes I got at a thrift store. I don't remember how much I paid, but only a couple dollars. The other items too, didn't pay much for them. So next item is a vintage 90s Budweiser snapback hat. It is signed. I could not make out the signature. I tried to research to see who drove for Budweiser and stuff like that. I couldn't find anything on it. So, you know, I just kind of listed it as it is. I listed that, I believe, in the fall. There was a sale not too far away from me. There's actually a beer distributor, and I think that's where I got that. They had a whole bunch of caps for sale, very cheap. I just grabbed a whole bunch of them. I'm pretty sure that that is where that one came from. I may be wrong though. So that sold for $14.99 plus shipping. The next item is a spice stack. That's what it's called, spice stack rack. It's like a spice rack. It flips down and holds your spices and it goes in your cabinet. It's like an organizer type thing. One of those, you know, as seen on TV, QVC. I actually think this came from either QVC or the Home Shopping Network. I actually, I met these people who were having a yard sale over the summer, and I think the man's mother had passed away, or else she might have been put into a home. But at this yard sale, they had tons of QVC items, clothing, cookware, cookbooks, all different kinds of stuff. Some from Home Shopping Network, but the majority was QVC. So I bought a ton of stuff that day. A lot of cookbooks, which a lot of those I sent into Amazon. Not all of them. I kind of did a search to see where they would do better. Some did better on Amazon, some did better on eBay. I still have some listed that haven't sold yet on eBay. Most of the ones I sent into Amazon have already sold. I think maybe one or two didn't. But anyway, back to the yard sale. I bought a bunch of stuff that day, and then the man, he said, well, listen, I still have a ton of this stuff at my mother's house, which we have to clean out. He said, I'm going to be having a big yard sale there. See, at the time they were having it, I think it was maybe their house where they had the one I was at, but then they had to go to their mother's and finish dealing with it. I guess they could only bring so much over to their house for this yard sale. So he said, if you'd be interested, give me your phone number and I will have you over, and you can see if you want anything else. I'll have you over before we have the yard sale there. So, of course, yeah, I mean, that was like, absolutely. So he didn't call me for a while, and I kind of started to think maybe he lost my number or forgot about me or whatever. And then maybe like a month and a half later, he called and he said, hey, if you want to come check out my mother's house. So yes, of course I did. I jumped on that. I went there. I bought probably, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 cookbooks. I bought a bunch of stuff. He took me into the basement. This basement was packed. There were so many, I mean, the stuff was brand new in the boxes. Like, she just ordered and ordered and ordered and then just put it on the shelves. But she had a lot of like plastic shelving, and everything was like super organized. Well, in one section, at least in one half of the basement, it was super organized. And it was all neatly stacked and pretty easy to look through, except they did have to open a lot of boxes because everything was still in the boxes and not all of it had an item description on the outside. So I spent probably maybe 45 minutes there, maybe an hour. I bought a whole ton of stuff. He gave me a bulk price. There was still so much I didn't go through, and I was really like, I wish I would have had more time. But I felt super awkward. Like, I kind of felt like he was just like waiting, like he wanted to go home, and here I am still digging through this stuff. Although that is kind of what he invited me to do. But I think if I would have really gotten into the other side of the basement, it would have been, that was more of like her personal stuff and the family stuff from all the years of living there. I think that stuff would have been like phenomenal. But so yeah, that's where that item came from. I have to turn my iPad fell asleep, so hold on. Here we go. All right. Next item. A pair of women's Duluth Trading jeans, Duluth Trading Company. Just a bootcut pair of jeans. I got these at a church rummage sale in the fall. They sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The next item is a Joneswear open front, kind of like an open cardigan type thing. That sold for $18.99 plus shipping. I don't remember where that one came from. All right. My dogs are walking around. In case you hear it. I say that in almost every video now. Tap, tap, tap. Their little nails. Okay, next item is a QVC Temptations by Tara polka dot black canister jar. I had two of these. This is 1.7 quart. I think I had one that was either bigger or smaller, and I sold that one already. I did buy them together, but I pieced them out, as I do a lot of things, because someone may have already had the set and only needed one as a replacement. So I I rarely ever list stuff like that together. So I sold this one. Excuse me. I actually had it listed for a little more, and she sent me a message. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. The woman sent me a message asking me if I would be open to taking an offer. And I said, yeah, you know, what would you like to offer? She said $19. So I took that. I think I only had it originally listed for $22.99 maybe. So $19 plus shipping. That's what it sold for. The next item is a pair of International Concepts jean shorts, and they sold for $14.99 plus shipping, because people are thinking about summer now. Okay, so next item, a pair of Tommy Hilfiger sandals. They sold for $19.99 plus shipping. And then the next item after that, another pair of sandals, a pair of Italian Shoemakers black flip-flop sandals, $18.99 plus shipping. Both of these I recently got. The red ones came from an estate sale, which was great. The prices were so good there. So that's where I got those. And then the Italian Shoemakers, they came from a thrift store pretty recently. So then the next item that sold is a pair of Jennifer Lopez skinny jeans. They are size 20 wide, women, not wide. I'm thinking I'm reading a shoe description. W is for women. So yeah, $18.99 plus shipping. Those, I think those were listed for a little while. They're not in the front of my memory bank. Okay, so then the next item is a sweater. This was listed in the fall. This came from, I believe it came from a church rummage sale also. And it's Victor Alfaro. It's a black and pink diamond print cashmere. And that sold for $22.99 plus shipping. The next item that sold is a Lenox winter greeting utensil crock with the 3-piece wooden utensils. This is a recent pickup. I just got this at one of my local thrifts, 50% off sales. I think I paid $3 for it, and I sold it for $18.99 plus shipping. Pretty quick sale. So the next item is a men's Brighton belt. It's a blue elastic cord belt with like a crocodile embossed leather. And that sold for $19.99 plus shipping. That came from, I spoke about the one vintage high-end sale. That's how it was advertised. I spoke about that in one of my previous videos. And one of those sales, not the last one, but I think the one prior to that, that's where that belt came from. So my next item is a Walt Disney Aviator Mickey Mouse ready for takeoff slanted coffee mug. This was also recently purchased, recently listed. I think I listed this maybe last week, and I probably did buy it 3 weeks ago, and I just finally got it listed. Sold pretty quick. It sold for $29.99 plus shipping. I priced it higher because I didn't see any others like it, and it's very cool. As you can see, it's kind of, it just as I describe, it's slanted. It's like sideways, and yeah, I don't know. It's just, in the Mickey on it, it's kind of like 3D. It's just a really cool mug, and people will pay for Disney mugs that are rare and that, you know, they can't find as often. A little off topic, but I sold a Disney mug during the week last week, and it was one of the princesses, I think, on the front, or I can't honestly remember now right offhand, and it was just last week. But I had it listed for $20, and a woman messaged me telling me that she had 10 favorite Disney mugs that she used every single day, and she lost them all when she lost her home to the fires that just took place in California a few months ago. And you know, she said she's trying to replace all of them, and she wanted to know if I would take $14.99 for the mug. So, and she sent me pictures. She sent me 3 photos of her home just like charred. It was really, really sad. So yeah, I took $14.99 for that mug, and she, you know, left me good feedback saying, you know, she was so happy. So yeah. Now my iPad fell asleep again, so hold on while I unlock this thing again. Okay, so next item is a Seattle, Washington Space Needle double shot glass that sold for $13.99 with free shipping. Now, I went to a community sale sometime, I think it was maybe in August. It was toward the end of summer. And this man gave me an entire bin full of shot glasses. He just wanted to get rid of them. I think they belonged to his mother, he said, and he just wanted them gone. So, I mean, free is for me. So I took them, and with the help of one of my daughters, we like banged them out, got them all listed super quick, and they have been continually selling. And I mean, it's not a high dollar amount, but profit is profit. You just can't go wrong with something like that. So the next item is another mug. It's a Walt Disney World Parks embossed Tinkerbell 15-ounce coffee mug that sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Not a super rare mug or anything like that, kind of basic. So next item, Halloween. This is why I always say, if you have it, list it. Holiday stuff sells year round. The funny thing is, I had this listed before Halloween and it didn't sell. And now here we are in February and it's sold. Go figure. But yeah, if you have it, list it. I will say that sometimes these seasonal items will command a better price right in that time of year, but then sometimes they don't sell at all. So like this, for instance. But anyway, this is just a Party Light Halloween black metal skeleton wax tart warmer. And, you know, kind of like, I don't know, this actually uses like a tea light candle as opposed to like a Scentsy warmer that's just electric. This, you have to burn the tea light candle underneath so the flame melts the wax in the top. So that sold for $16.99 plus shipping. It is pretty cool for Halloween. Next item, another mug. This is a big 24-ounce oversized Star Wars mug. This sold for $16.99 plus shipping. I think I got that at a yard sale sometime in the fall. And you know what? I apologize, but I don't even think I told you where I got the Disney mug or the Party Light warmer. The Disney mug came from a thrift store on half off day, and the Party Light warmer came from a yard sale. I don't remember what I paid for those, but I think it was only like $1 or $2. Okay, try to do better here. Next item is Lane Bryant Slim Bootcut Genius Fit jeans. They sold for $18.99 plus shipping. And then I sold a Coldwater Creek Black Ivory Blazer jacket. That sold for $19.99 plus shipping as well. And I know I just sold something else as I was sitting here, and I'm not sure why it's not showing up. Oh, here we go. I just had to go out of that screen and go back in. The next item that just sold is this mountain blue tie-dye shirt. Ooh, let's try that again. I get tongue-tied a lot, don't I? It's like every video I'm stumbling on my words. Okay, here we go again. The mountain blue tie-dye short sleeve t-shirt with flowers and birds. This is a women's. I think these are typically made for men. This one is a women's. This I paid 50 cents for at a pretty recent Salvation Army half off day. It was 99 cents, half off, so paid 50. I picked up two of these. Picked up like this blue one, and then I have a green one that is still listed. So this sold for, what did it sell for? $12.99 plus shipping. So I'm pretty happy with that. So that's it. That is all I will be shipping out tomorrow morning so far. I usually have more sales overnight, and sometimes even before I'm done shipping, I'll have another sale or two, and then I'll ship those. I'll get those included in tomorrow's shipment as well. Yeah, so that's it. Kind of slow, but February is typically one of the slower months for me. It just, I'm not sure why, but it is. But things will pick up. They always do. And I don't know. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing more what sold videos to you. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.